This game just shows you how brutal chess can be. I had the advantage. I knew I had the advantage, and then I just kind of lost a bit of concentration and it all slipped away. Nothing worse than winning a game, or rather, should I say, losing a game that you think you really ought to have won if you just tried a bit harder. Let's watch the game. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. We are playing Leo from American Samoa. I don't think I've ever played anyone from American Samoa before. Let's see what happens. 24, 25. Yeah, okay. So I think I go here. I think I'll take. Yeah. Then here. Okay, then I think it's just here. I don't really know. This is a problem. My opening theory is not so great, so I'm just going to go on principle and develop. Okay, so what were they? Okay, so that's afraid of this. That's fine. So do I castle or develop? I think I'm going to just develop my bishop by moving my pawn because they are so underdeveloped that I think I've got a little bit more time on my hands. So I'm going to get rid of the bishop. Now, choices. Do I castle queenside or kingside? There is probably a right answer here. I do not know that. So we will wait and see. I think I'm going to give myself the option to go either way. I just check. There's nothing weird going on. So what did that change? Not a lot. By putting my bishop here, I now have an option to go either way. They're still really underdeveloped. I've got a check here. Does that help me here? Check. Probably just move. If they move the pawn, I can just take. Yeah, let's try that. Let's play attacking. So they can either move the king or move the pawn. If they move the king, I can't castle. If they move the pawn, I can take it. I mean, taking a pawn doesn't really help me that much, but it is a pawn, and it will give me another check. So they now can't castle. So that's interesting. So now, if I... What about another check? Will they just move back? Let's see. Let's see what happens here. So if they block, I'll just take. But they've moved the king now, so the king can't castle. So now, okay, so the king is back, but they can't castle. But I want to get my king to safety. So let's castle queenside, if only because all their pieces are still stacked up over here. And don't forget, they cannot castle. Okay, so how to take advantage of this. I'm going to push this pawn. I'm going to open up the center because takes. Yeah, but that's fine. So I've got more defenders than they have attackers. So that knight being there, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's open the file up for my rook. So the king now can't come here. Oh, I didn't see that, but luckily it was defended by a pawn. I didn't see that at all. Now, if only I can get... Yeah, let's try this. Now I think they might be in trouble. No, they're not. So what to do next? What to do next? What I really want to do is, yeah, I don't really know. That's the problem I've got here, but now I don't really know. Okay, let's stack the bishops up, both looking this way. Oh, I just blundered a piece. I absolutely have blundered a piece, haven't I? Oh, dearie dear. It was all going so well, I thought. Okay, let's go here. I'm going to swing this rook across, I think. Not really paying attention. They're probably going to defend this pawn somehow. No, they're not. Okay, so I reckon I can I take that? Yeah. Let's go here. So I'm now threatening the rook. We're going to have to move that. Yeah, but that's fine, because I can just swing back here. Oh, I tell you what, if I can get here, so let me go here now. If they move this, then I've got a discovered check, so I could go here, discover the check, and then take a rook. But they don't do that, but I could go here. That's fine. Let's see what next. I'm running out of time a little bit. Okay, that's annoying. Do I sacrifice a rook? No, I just back away. Back away! Run away! Run away! Yeah, okay, so that's annoying, but it's equally fine because that will move, but it's still on that diagonal. I was going to say I'd come here, but of course I can't. No. Yeah, so that's protecting that. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, actually, let's go here. Go here. They can't take because this is pinned. They can take the rook, but I take back with the king. Did not see that. Okay. Now what? Because now if I... Okay, let's just start sacrificing some pieces here. So let's do that. They can't take. Okay, so now... So this piece is under attack here. It's all falling apart and I haven't got enough time left. Oh, hold on. No, can't do that either. Let's take... this is a shame. I think I have lost this. I'm going to flag on. There's nothing to do really. It's such a shame because at one point it was a good position. It was a good position. Just going to let it run out of time. Flag. Well done, my opponent, holding on. That didn't go how I wanted it, but I'm sure there's lots to learn from the review. Let's take a look. Okay, let's have a look at the review, see what happened. I think at one point I had the advantage. I think I gave it away, if I'm honest, which would be a shame. Here we go. Let's see. Oh dear. Yeah, so I did have the advantage, then blunder, blunder, blunder. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So this is all pretty standard. I won't worry too much about this. It's these bits. So this was all okay. That was a blunder. The check was the right thing. They should have pushed. Another check there. The other check was the right move again. So why did it want me to go up again? Anyway. So let's see where I started to crumble, because this was all, yeah. So I didn't like the exchange of queens there. So that was a blunder. Yeah, because it just loses that. Yeah, loses the piece. And from there, it wasn't my finest hour. Let's just have a look at what this blunder was. Okay. So that just puts us back even, but what am I supposed to do here? What's the move? So why is that so? Good, if I go there, why don't they just... Ah, of course, because it's pinned. It's pinned, isn't it? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, that did not go. That didn't go how I wanted. But there you are. You win some, you lose some. The last game definitely went how I wanted. This one did not. Yeah, from here I'm just lost, aren't I? Yeah, not a lot left to do with such little time. So yeah, I think there I just lost concentration. That's what it felt like. It felt like I had an advantage. It felt like it was going okay, and then suddenly it just wasn't. So yeah, lots to think about there. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy this content. If you do like this content, please do like and subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it really helps us out, helps the channel. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.